Programs that we had in that first half. Hopefully with a little bit of help from our friends, we managed to get ourselves back in clarity for you in the second half, but what's certainly very, very clear is the quality of the two goals that Liverpool have scored. And we thought Curtis Jones had gone off and Gravenberch was coming on just before the break, only 2 minutes of stoppage time, but he has come on now, so that change has been made. So whatever assessment's been made of Curtis Jones, Gravenberch is on for the second half.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't look happy, did he, when he went down, Curtis Jones? There was obviously a problem there. He's carried on till half time. There wasn't long left till half time, and then at half time they probably assessed him and he can't carry on. So Ryan Gravenberch is on.
Fulham in possession, just inside their own half. The ball's played away towards this near side. Frimpong just got himself under the ball there for a minute. And the ball comes back as far as Robinson. Liverpool win it through Wirtz, but short there for Southampton. Lovely little back heel, and now Frimpong's got space down the right hand side. Gakpo wants it early in the middle, just behind Cody Gakpo. Almost broke from Gabo at the far post, not quite. Salah buoyed by that goal, gets involved, but Fulham won it back with Rodrigo Muniz. Just inside his own half there is Iwobi. Now a chance for one of the half-time substitutes for Fulham to come forward. Lukic gets it wide to Iwobi, left edge of the penalty area, curls it towards the far post, it's headed down, still inside the penalty area. Wilson trying to get the shots away. Looks like that might have been offside, the flag has gone up anyway. They went up pretty quickly there from the official on that far side as the shot was blocked and it broke behind the defence. Craig will have a look at the replay now.
Just seen it now. It was a good ball to the far post, and then the ball started bobbling all over. Yeah, he is offside. He's half a yard. Andy Robertson it was who stepped up, got him offside.
So it's going to be a free kick for Liverpool inside their own penalty area. Liverpool leading by 2-0 here. Just a couple of minutes gone second half. What Liverpool mustn't do though is be sloppy and concede a goal having got complete control of this game. Now with Canate, ball, quite take the ball with him for a moment there, but he gets it wide to Salah on this near side, then back as far as Canate. He goes back as far as his goalkeeper. Forward looking for the head there of Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo leading the line today. How do you felt Cody Gakpo's done so far?
He's been quiet. Yeah, he's been really quiet. He's had that one shot when he dragged it wide of the near post in the first half. Hasn't really been in the game much, has he? He's had a couple of bits where I think because he's felt he hasn't been involved, he's run around and tried to close people down and tried to get himself involved in the game.
Ball with Calvin Bassey, Fulham. Liverpool trying to press him, and then Frimpong trying to win the ball back on halfway. Didn't quite work out. It breaks as far as Sander Berg. He'll look towards his right hand side there to Timothy Castagna. Himself inside the Liverpool penalty on one occasion in the first half, and it almost worked out for him. Now wide to this near side, now with Alex Iwobi. The field there as far as Berg again, as Fulham try and press forward and try and get themselves back into this game. Orioles again cutting in on that favoured left foot in as far as Iwobi goes wide right hand side. Played back as far as Castagna. Good possession this from Fulham. Can they create something from it? Castagna's gone forward now, he's in an offside position. Liverpool defending the space well here. They forced Fulham to come back towards halfway and try down the left hand side rather than the right hand side with Iwobi. There's a little 1-2, he's got Robinson outside of him. Still with Iwobi, now it goes wide to Robinson. Now the cross will come in towards the near post. It flashes across the 6-yard box and goes out of play for a throw on that far side. I mentioned the Gravenberch substitution at half-time in place of Curtis Jones. What looked like a groin injury for Curtis Jones, but Fulham making a couple of changes as well. Oscar Bob and Josh King, the players that have gone off, and Sasa Lukic and Emil Smith-Rowe, the two that have come on in place of him. So a couple of substitutions, whether that means that Marco Silva wasn't too happy with the defending they did in the first half. I'm not too sure, or looking for a bit more.
Well, they looked the ones who were getting in little pockets of space, didn't they, and getting turned and getting strikes at goal, but Marco Silva obviously, yes, he's in totally different.
They can Fulham again. They go inside the Liverpool half, looking for Robinson. Frimpong comes across to face him. Left edge of the penalty area. Comes back to Iwobi. Curling ball in and did well there to backpedal and get the header away. Did Szoboszlai there doing his defensive duties. Now with Andy Robertson. Looking for Gakpo and it might drop beyond him for Mo Salah. Frimpong gets forward. In towards Salah now. Salah wide towards Frimpong again. Gakpo's inside the penalty area. Cody Gakpo is there. Ball bounces away off him in the end. And looked as if he was going to stoop for a moment and try and head the ball in, and it bounced off him in the end. But that was a really good break by Liverpool.
Well, it was a good break and it was a brilliant ball, wasn't it? And you're wondering why Cody Gakpo hasn't headed it. He's tried to sort of take it down. The ball might have been in a little awkward position where he didn't know whether to head it or bring it down. But it looked like it was there just to head in, didn't it? Keeper was out. Might have been a little bit low, but it was a brilliant ball, wasn't it, from Frimpong?
Throw to Liverpool then. 10 yards from the corner back, right hand side, in as far as Szoboszlai, and then wasn't a good ball by Szoboszlai. Misses out. Mo Salah goes out for a throw. So Liverpool trying to press forward here, trying to make sure that they keep the visitors on the back foot. 5 minutes gone second half. Liverpool 2, Fulham 0. Robinson will take the throw down this left hand touchline. Szoboszlai, little flick header on there, and then the ball is cleared up towards halfway where Virgil van Dijk is, but his header only finds downhill Smith Rowe, but Liverpool have won the ball back well. Now with Wirtz, comes right to Salah, turns in the field, then the angled ball across that far side to Andy Robertson. Gamoa is ahead of him now, stays onside, able to turn and run the defence again if he wants to. Goes back as far as Andy Robertson is. Cross comes in towards the far post. Robinson under pressure there, heads the ball away.
I mean, there's absolutely no one in the middle of the goal. It was a decent ball in from Robertson. He got it right in the middle of that, between penalty spot and 6-yard box. Not one Liverpool player was there.
The keeper couldn't come for it. He'd take the keeper out, hadn't he? Szoboszlai again. Comes short to Robertson again. Now Gamoa. Again attacking the penalty area. Then checks and then chips it towards the far post. Wirtz will do well to get there. Well, he did in the end, but it was at full stretch and the ball goes behind for a goal kick. But again, they're not quite sure which way Rio's going to go, are they?
No, they're not. He was jinking all over, wasn't he, there? Just put one, cut it back onto his right foot, edge of the box, and just dinked it to the far post. Florian Wirtz, again, pulled back a little bit, I think, by Anthony Robinson. Managed to get a stick of leg out, but it was a really difficult one because it was over him, wasn't it, to try and control.
Long ball forward by Fulham. Robertson just watches the ball go out of play on that far side. And just throw back to Mamardashvili. Yeah, I think he was being held or pushed a little bit by Robinson in the first instance there, Florian Wirtz. But referee Anthony Taylor would have none of it. Van Dijk back to Mamardashvili. Kanate. Frimpong. Good ball forward there by Szoboszlai again. Now what can Florian Wirtz do? Angled ball, trying to get Gamoa in the play again. It's perfectly weighted too. Robertson's inside him. Gamoa cuts in. Gamoa, the crowd wanting to shoot. In the end he does, but by then the angle had gone and it's straight at the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think he was running right across the line of the penalty box, wasn't he? He was trying to angle it back, I think, back across the keeper.
Salah wins the ball back. Salah again then showed too much of it to the defender. It's going to go out for a Liverpool corner kick. Yes, it is. And he won the ball back really well there, Mo Salah, and then his touch let him down a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Again, Rio causing problems, wasn't he? Just running at them. Didn't get his shot the way he wanted to. It caused problems.
So it's going to be a corner for Liverpool then. Right hand side, Cop end. Mo Salah will take it. Caused a couple of problems with his corners in the first half, dropping inside the 6-yard box. So didn't do with this one. Szoboszlai lurking on the edge as is Gamoa. Sorry, this time in towards the near post, or hits the side netting in the end. I don't think he was trying to score from the corner there, but
he just got that one a little bit wrong, didn't he? But his corners have been excellent. They've been hitting with real pace, right in the danger area. We haven't managed to get anyone on the end of them yet, but they've looked dangerous.
Tried to get the goal kick very quickly then, did Burton. I know that referee Anthony Taylor pulled him back. Now they will try and play their way out. Then they're closed down quickly by Szoboszlai. He was Sanderberg. Well, A delayed reaction, but eventually the free kick was given.
I think he got that wrong. I think Taylor got it wrong there. I think Zanderberg didn't see Szoboszlai closing him down quick enough. Tried to tuck it inside him. Expected the tackle to come and it didn't.
Ball back with Leno. And Liverpool pushing forward and Gakpo chasing the ball down. Szoboszlai gets a foot in. Now with Mo Salah. Body's in the way. Salah still battling forward. It's broken away from him. Szoboszlai. He's back as far as Canate. Again, Liverpool pushing forward, looking for a third here. I'm sure he would seal the points. Van Dijk. Robertson. Gamoa. This time he's near the halfway line, but picks a pass there for Canate. Verts has come short for it. Bit more rhythm to Liverpool's play now. Salah. Verts. Trying to get Frimpong behind the defence. He's got behind Robinson. Frimpong pulls the ball back. Couldn't find his target in the end, but really good play by Liverpool.
That's brilliant, wasn't it? 1 or 2 touch play, and then a lovely ball. It was Verts into Frimpong. Used his pace. Got behind Robinson. Really did get behind Robinson, but just couldn't find that killer ball. Tried to pull it back. The Fulham defender read it well.
A lot of white shirts in the end when Frimpong was trying to play the ball inside the box then. Szoboszlai comes back as far as Canate. Now with Van Dijk. Robertson to his left-hand side. And Gamoa holding that left-hand touchline towards Gakpo. The shoulders let him down there. His first touch, but they've given it away for him again. In fact, Gakpo has now been penalised for a challenge on Calvin Bassey. Hold-up play, perhaps not always Cody Gakpo's strength when the ball played forward to him.
Yeah, I mean, he's struggled to get hold of it sometimes, hasn't he? But there, I just think it was a poor touch. Bassey come in, I don't think there's anything in that at all. I think both of them have just gone for the ball and kicked each other.
Yeah, the ball bounced away from Gakpo, didn't it? And they both just tried to recover it. And the ball forward by Fulham. Canate can deal with that one. Verts just can't quite control it. Wide to Iwobi, left-hand side, faced by Frimpong. Ball played in field there, and Vandenberg is solid and comes in with a really strong challenge. Frimpong to Verts, played in field to Szoboszlai, facing his own goal here, and then has the awareness to know the spaces for Robertson, left-hand side. And Gamoa outside of him now. Now Fulham are stretched again. What can Gamoa do now? He's got 4 red shirts to his right-hand side. Andy Robinson there just waited for a moment, but he's been able to recover and get hold of it. Tried to whip the cross in. Still battling hard for it. Breaks inside the penalty area. Poor clearance now with Verts. So looking wide to Salah. There's a poor handball there as Salah played the ball forward very, very quickly. Whether the defender knew too much about it, I'm not so sure. But
yeah, he doesn't want nothing to do with that.
Again, you see them given.
Yeah, he doesn't want nothing to do with that, Anthony Taylor.
The assistant's on this near side, so he needed him to intervene then, wouldn't he?
We're just about to get a replay, Derek, so can't really see, can you, from that? It happened so quick.
Fulham free kick in the end anyway.
Well, it has touched the hand. He's tried to pull it away quickly.
As he was pulling his hand up, it sort of hit it, didn't it? He had to get away from it. I don't think originally perhaps he was in a natural position.
No, not really.
But it did his hands, no doubt about that. Here come Fulham. Liverpool stretched for a moment there. Robertson can't make the challenge, but good block there. But Robertson gets back and stops the ball going behind for a corner. And that's Andy Robertson gets beaten, but he does get back and eventually stops it going behind for a corner.
Yeah, good play, wasn't it? Doubled up there, Liverpool. When the ball ricocheted, looked like it was going out for a corner, but Andy Robertson hadn't given it up. He got a foot to it, put it out for a throw-in instead, but it's still going to come in the box.
A long throw from that far side. That's the Fulham right, Anfield Road end. Timothy Castagna will take it. And the right shirts hovering inside the 6-yard box. 2 or 3 on the edge of the box as well. Liverpool with everybody back. Apart from Gamoa, they're all inside the penalty area. So the throw comes in towards the near post now. Try to turn it on. Now Rio and Gamoa will just try and clear the danger. We're trying to get there with Florian Verts, but it's won back by Robinson. Sanderberg comes wide to this near side to Robinson again. Able to run forward, he's got inside the penalty area now, comes wide to Alex Iwobi, left hand side. Iwobi back to the edge of the penalty area. Good challenge there by Mo Salah, but It's a bit unfortunate. Then Szoboszlai gets a foot in. Gets as far as Sanderberg again. This time Van Dijk's in the way. And Ungamoa will keep the ball in play on that far side. That's the Liverpool left. Still with Ungamoa. Well, so that was a little bit risky, but Mamardashvili can clear the ball away in the end. That was the confidence of youth then to play that.
It was, yeah. I don't think the keeper thought that. He was under a bit of pressure there, Mamardashvili. He didn't have anyone to hit. In the end, it was a right-footed shot. Just put it out for a Fulham throw.
So a bit of Fulham pressure as we head past the hour mark here. Liverpool leading 2-0. 36 minutes Ungamoa, 40 minutes Mo Salah. Volleyed cross comes in towards the far post, and Frimpong and Iwobi battling really hard for it, and well out to Iwobi to win the ball back to Robinson again. We're inside the penalty area. Back as far as Robinson again. Van Dijk's header away will go out for a corner for Fulham. So a decent bit of pressure this from Fulham.
Yeah, it was. He worked the ball well. Got it back and a cross in. It was a really poor cross, actually, a low one. Van Dijk had to stoop and header it.
So corner left-hand side, Anfield Road end, which Cecil Lucas, one of the Fulham subs, takes short as far as Harry Wilson. His left foot will curl it towards the far post, and just knew where he was there. Dominic Szoboszlai, I think, just ducked underneath the ball and let it go away from danger and out for Liverpool throw.
Yeah, it was good awareness from him. He knew nobody was behind him, just ducked underneath it. It'll be Andy Robertson, he'll trot over now and take the throw. But they've just dropped off a little bit, Liverpool, last 5 minutes. Fulham have had a little bit more possession in Liverpool's half.
Robertson throw then, midway inside the Liverpool half. Kenny Dalglish stand side. Ginola gets robbed. Close to the centre circle, and Fulham have it again. Iwobi trying to get himself behind Frimpong here. Frimpong's pace gets him back in the way. Back as far as Sanderberg again. Now with Robinson. The white shirts inside the penalty area. Now with Castagna. Or with Anderson. Curling cross comes in, bounces off the back there of Ryan Gravenberg and behind for Fulham corner.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't look to be any danger there, did it? It was a really poor ball into the box, just cannoned off Gravenberg. Went behind for a corner.
Right hand side to the third corner in the last 5 minutes for Fulham. 62 minutes gone here on Total Sport Merseyside. Liverpool 2, Fulham 0. Earlier, Brentford 2, Everton 2. And Maximus won the Grand National. Corner comes in now, in towards the near post, and there was nobody there in the end. Has that come behind for another corner?
Yeah.
Well,
He was free, wasn't he? It was Munoz.
Tracking him.
Yeah, I mean, Munoz is a centre forward. He's one of their best headers of the ball. Just gets a free run at the near post, free header, and thankfully he misheaders it.
Corner's been taken short, deep towards the far post. It's headed back across the 6-yard box again. Van Dijk with a really important header. So Liverpool might be able to break now, perhaps, as they come forward. Szoboszlai now crosses halfway down the right-hand side. Cross comes in now beyond the far post. Still inside the penalty area. Verts it is. Comes back towards the edge of the box. Now with Ungamoa. Now Fulham have got players back. Now with Ryan Gravenberg. I want him to have a shot, but he comes back as far as Canate. And now everybody's back in position again, and the break has been lost really. But what can Mo Salah do now? Szoboszlai. 40 yards outside the penalty area, right hand side. Now with Mo Salah, little chip ball in, doesn't find its target. Pulled back by Canate. Szoboszlai again. Salah. He'll go back to halfway, I think, to Virgil van Dijk. A good opportunity on the break then, wasn't there, Craig?
Yeah, there was. They weren't. I thought they lost it when they got down this right hand side. Just the pace came out of the attack, didn't it? And in the end, there was a nothing ball into the box that Fulham half cleared.
Maybe we're just content to keep possession there and go back as far as Mamardashvili. Now with Van Dijk. Mamardashvili again. So Fulham press up towards the halfway line. For a moment then, his pass back to Mamardashvili was a bit forceful, not quite in the right direction.
No, I mean, it got hit at him with some pace as well by Mamardashvili, and he tried to put it back first time, and that was one of them things where it looks like it's going to go past him, but it didn't.
Frimpong's back past Mamardashvili, it wasn't quite the one he wanted either. There's a bit of the pace on it, but Liverpool have cleared it, but not quite in control of the game at the moment.
No.
Fulham causing them one or two problems. Frimpong does well there to anticipate that and then just fix the heel of Salah. It's pass forward. And back by Fulham on the edge of their own penalty area. Just a bit more cur with the
just
pass.
guilty of giving it away a little bit sloppily, Liverpool.
Anderson goes wide to Castagna. Liverpool are trying to push forward, but Fulham able to play out. Now they can push forward towards the halfway line as Robinson picks up the ball. Gets the ball back there from Smith Lowe. Now wide to Iwobi. Cross comes in. It's a decent looking one. Andy Robinson. Robinson did well to get a header away, but it's only as far as the far side of the penalty area. Then the cross comes in deep toward the far post again, and Frimcon has to turn that one behind for a corner as well. The quality of Fulham's crosses hasn't been the best in the world when they've got in these situations, but Liverpool have had to defend them.
Yeah, I mean, they're just putting them under pressure, Andy. There's, like you say, no real quality coming into the box. No one really attacking it, but it's the balls that Liverpool have to defend, and they've conceded so many corners in the second half.
One header from Muniz from the corner from the right-hand side. He should have run better with it. It will scramble away. That's a corner left-hand side and from the road end. Filled in again in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Van Dijk gets his head to it again, and then Iwobi with the volley breaks as far as Harry Wilson. Left edge of the penalty area. He's pulled that one well wide. And he's always better when he comes in from the right-hand side of the pitch. Harry Wilson. That time he was just to the left of the goal. He's pulled it wide of Mamadashvili's left-hand post.
Yeah, they're one of them. As a left footer, you want to hit it slightly with the outside of your foot and try and bend it round. They always look better, don't they, left footers, when they start to strike a ball like that. But he just come right across it.
You see a terrific strike. His left foot from Mo Salah in the first half. And one from William Moore as well. So Liverpool again give the ball away. Another clumsily. What can Szoboszlai do now? He does well at full stretch there, but it's going to be a corner. We're going to see Alexander Isak and Joe Gomez join the action very shortly.
And McAllister, I think we might see Szoboszlai come off. He was just feeling his hamstring a little bit there. Just had a little stretch on the floor after he slid in to put that one behind for the corner.
Yeah, Alexis McAllister was the third substitution, but they're going to defend this corner first, I think, before they change anything. Yeah, full stretch there. Played many minutes already this season, as Dominic Szoboszlai, not to mention him captaining his country. Corners a poor one in towards the near post. That was the best header away there by Andy Robinson. It's sort of sliced away on that far side. Then the second cross will come in. Mamadashvili stays on his goal line, and he can gather it easily in the end. Wants to try and get Liverpool to break forward quickly as well, but he's been fouled. And that's why the ball, I think, didn't reach Florian Wirtz. And now Liverpool, I think, will make that triple substitution.
What do we think? Frimpong, Wirtz and Szoboszlai.
Right, we'll see.
What do we think?
I don't think Craig will be winner of the national, but we'll see how he does here. Well, so Frimpong is coming off. Frimpong is coming off.
I'm not sure what he is. Florian Wirtz definitely is.
Florian Wirtz is going to come off. So Wirtz off and McAllister on. The first one.
It looks like Engamoa.
We're Engamoa for the 2 of the afternoon almost. He comes off. Alexander Isak on in place of him. And Jeremy Frimpong is the third to go off, and Joe Gomez will go on in place of him. So Gakpo will probably go to his more natural position wide left hand side.
Yeah, it looks that way. Isak's gone straight up the middle. You got Gakpo has gone out onto the left hand side. You got McAllister, who's gone a little bit further forward, playing a bit further forward. Szoboszlai and Ryan Gravenberch will be the two sitters. Joe Gomez will obviously fit in at right back.
Anthony Robinson has gone off for Fulham as well, and Ryan Sessegnon in place of him. Liverpool still lead 2-0. But Fulham starting to dominate possession in this second half, and perhaps that was the reason why Arne Slot has made that change. So it's going to be a Liverpool throw, midway inside their own half, which Joe Gomez will take. It's over Isak's head, it's headed away from danger. Szoboszlai, who doesn't get a rest after all.
Which I'm surprised at, because he was feeling his hamstring, and if you want one player fit to run about.
Robertson trying to get Isak behind the defence here now, but good defending there by Bassey, and the ball's going to have to play on that far side for a throw. Yeah, sorry, Craig.
No, that's right. If there's one player you want fit and firing, it's Zobber's life for his energy, isn't it? So I'm surprised he hasn't given him a bit of a rest.
Gravenberg to Van Dijk. Gravenberg again. Liverpool just try and get the strangler back. We've had 70 minutes. Liverpool 2, Fulham 0. Now with Joe Gomez, Salah. It's a neat ball in field there to Szoboszlai. Neat layoff to Salah as well. Little chip ball in, looking for the run of McAllister. Almost worked, but not quite. Szoboszlai. Salah gets away from one challenge, but ball out of play on this near side. Gone out for a Liverpool throw. Joe Gomez will take it. McAllister is close to him. He's got Salah down the touchline. Salah trying to show for this one. McAllister as well. Not too much movement anywhere else. Alexander Isak trying to get away from his marker. Bassey as well. So Gomez in the end just managed to throw it back as far as his captain Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk to Canate under pressure here. And then Gomez intercepted by Sanderberg. Real opportunity now for Fulham driving forward. And it takes the boot of Van Dijk, who's just in the right position in the end. Deflected it behind for a corner, but just on Joe Gomez now, just a little bit sloppy.
Yeah, it was. Give the ball away. Very, very sloppy. You know, playing an inside, a square pass like that. Berg just stepped onto it, got himself running at the Liverpool back line. And Virgil van Dijk again in the right place. He's done that a couple of times this afternoon, but he's got himself where he needs to be. He's also been really good defending these corners as well. More often than not, he's the one who's headed it away, got his head to it first contact.
So Lukic and Harry Wilson over the corner on this left-hand side. Wilson left-footed will take it. And towards the edge of the 6-yard box, the header in the end. Under pressure there from Ryan Gravenberg as he got his head to the ball there. Anderson, the Fulham captain. Couldn't direct it goals. It's gone behind for a goal kick Liverpool's way. It's got the 6th corner I think they've had in the second half here, Fulham.
Yeah, they've had a lot of corners.
Just doing enough there. It was a hug between Gravenberg and Anderson. Dashvili here just needs to play the ball away towards Canate. And that was a sloppy ball, but fortunately it flipped as far as Salah. Now McAllister battling for the ball. Getting in towards Mohamed Salah. Salah plays the angle ball. Now what can Cody Gakpo do? Gakpo inside the penalty area. Real opportunity. The ball is blocked in the end and goes behind for the corner.
Yeah, Isak was wanting it. He was right in the middle of the box there. He wanted Gakpo just to find him. Gakpo didn't. He had other ideas. You could see as soon as he got it what he wanted to do. Gakpo shift it onto his right foot and find a finish.
Maybe they checked for offside in the end. I'm not too sure. Anyway.
It was a lovely ball from Mo Salah, wasn't it? Split the defence.
Good block by Anderson there coming across as Gakpo got the shot away. It's going to be a corner. Left hand side. Gakpo, a little Belgian there to Alexander Isak. Szoboszlai, he's everywhere as usual. We'll take the corner left hand side. Cop end in towards the near post. Van Dijk was trying to get there. Gravenberg is underneath it. Heads it wide to Szoboszlai again. The flag has come up for offside there against Dominic Szoboszlai. It wasn't obvious to me that one.
No, it wasn't to me either. I mean, not see by his face, he's not sure it was offside either. Where's he going with that?
It was wide on the far touchline if it is offside. It's not there either.
No, it's nowhere near there.
Free kick Fulham's way. Angled forward. Ball breaks as far as Joe Gomez. This time there's certainty in his pass. Goes back as far as his goalkeeper. Dashvili. Angled ball looking for Mo Salah. Headed away from danger by Sessegnon. Liverpool trying to win the ball on the halfway line. Coleman gets his shoulder to it and then just manages to keep possession. Still has it Joe Gomez. Szoboszlai. Canate. Van Dijk. Robertson. Into McAllister. Now Gravenberg. Starts Gakpo wide outside. Isak lurking inside here. It goes on. Does Gakpo, he's done really well up the dead ball line. Pushes it across and in the end then just gets the ball away from danger, but he did really well there to Cody Gakpo.
Yeah, really positive was he. Went on the outside, got himself to the byline. criticism I'd have is his cross was a little bit too close to the keeper. He just fired it across, wasn't trying to pick anyone out, just get it into an area.
Throw again, little back heel there, trying to pick up Andy Robertson. He's going to have to try and send it first time. He does, into the corner. The wind whistling around Anfield yet again. Just over 15 minutes left here. Liverpool 2, Fulham 0. Table above Chelsea in the table, of course, who face Manchester City tomorrow. And we talked about the importance of this one with the derby coming up next week as well. For Liverpool to take advantage of this home game. So Boswell will take the corner again, left hand side, top end. 15 minutes left here then. Telesport Merseyside. On it's 8 o'clock tonight, 0800 190 and give us a call. The curling cross comes in, it's headed back in by Van Dijk, still inside the penalty area. Gravenberg with a really good foot in, wide to Szoboszlai again. Goes back as far as Ryan Gravenberg. Makes a bit of space for himself. In towards McAllister's come short for it. Now in towards Gakpo inside the penalty area, and the ball in the end is blocked away from danger. They worked it quite well there, Liverpool, to get a shooting opportunity, but didn't quite get the finish in the end.
Yeah, they did. I thought he might have hit it first time. Gakpo, it was really good play. And McAllister played in the ball. He's tried to go on the outside again, making the angle even tighter.
On the corner left-hand side there. Szoboszlai will take it again. This time goes deep as far as Mo Salah on the volley. Didn't strike that one as well as he did.
Well, that would have been a worldie,
that would have been a worldie. And Szoboszlai now he's taking the corner. He's now going back towards halfway and won the ball back for Liverpool, which sounds like the way he plays the game, really. He's going to get himself into trouble here, though. Goes back to his goalkeeper. Cleanses the centre-back bar. Virgil van Dijk stayed forward. A little chip ball forward, trying to get Isak behind the defence. Isak turns, does really well, and can't find a player with it. Picked up by Gravenberg. Now Andy Robertson joins in. Gakpo outside of him. It's curled in, looking for Isak. It's just taken away from him. Now Salah on the angle. Salah. That's blocked away from danger as well, and the goalkeeper Lino will come and claim it.
Well, Isak's eyes lit up there, didn't he? Thought he was going to get a little header. It was a lovely ball in, a teasing ball in. And he was just waiting for it, but Bassey just got something on it, just took it away from him.
Just enough it was. Liverpool just starting to threaten again. And they're backed up for certainly the first period of the second half. And the ball with Lukic into Berg. Comes right to this near side, plenty of space now for Iwobi, who's dropped wide left this second half. Iwobi gets the ball forward, cross comes in, and a real opportunity there, and it's put wide in the end. Smith Rowe it was, who found himself, but that pullback came, he hit it first time with his instep, just bobbled wide of the far post. That could easily have been 2-1.
Yeah, it could have. It was a really good ball, wasn't it? Almost a no-look ball. It was Sessegnon, he went on the underlap, pulled it back, and Smith Rowe got himself just outside that 6-yard box, sort of near post, tried to deflect it into the far post and just got not enough on it. I mean, it's a really good chance, isn't it? A really good chance. Got away with one there, Liverpool.
Yeah, they've had more of the possession, I think, in this second half than they had in the first. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
And they've threatened more. Wobi's come wide left-hand side, hasn't he, to try and be involved in those. But it's a really good move, that one. They're going to make another couple of substitutions as well, I think, of the visitors. Looks like Chukwueze and Jimenez are going to join the action very, very shortly as well. I'm sure he's getting some treatment there in the centre of the pitch for Fulham, but there's going to be more substitutions from the visitors. Liverpool, remember, who've taken off Frimpong and Ungamoa. Florian Wirtz still leading that Ungamoa strike on 36, giving Liverpool a lead. Mo Salah with a second just 4 minutes later. So Liverpool ahead of the break, still 2-0 ahead deep into this second half. And Fulham going to make this triple substitution right now. So just waiting for the assistant to fourth official to sort things out on this near side. So I think Rodrigo Muniz is one of the players who's come off. So Muniz has come off, and Jimenez has gone on.
Also coming off is number 8, Harry Wilson.
Harry Wilson, one of the players who's come off, replaced by Samuel crazy. Sasa Lukic, who's the player getting some treatment. He's going to rejoin the action very, very shortly. Never quite, I suppose, had the opportunities he might have had Harry Wilson, but he's developed as a Premier League player over a large number of seasons
he
now.
looks comfortable, doesn't he, at this level, without a doubt. And if you give him time and space again, edge of the box, with the quality he's got, he can hear you.
In double figures for goals this season, Harry Wilson, 6 assists as well. But Liverpool in control of this one still as we head toward the final 10 minutes.
Oh, Isak made a great run there.
We were talking about that a little bit earlier, weren't we, about getting used to players as well when they join a club, and haven't seen too much of Alexander Isak, but we know how good he was running the channels when he was at Newcastle.
Yeah, he's the type of person who wants the ball early, and it needs it early, really.
Play off there to McAllister, and then the angle of the ball is really good for Cody Gakpo. Isak getting inside the box, he played a little bit too early, if anything. Went as far as McAllister. We know he can hit them when he hit that one, but it was wide, unfortunately.
He stuck it really well, didn't he? His right foot, it was low, it was powerful, but it was just wide.
Gakpo's ball in just a little bit too early.
Yeah, possibly. You know, I don't know, he was trying to pick out maybe Mo Salah. But you can see as soon as he hit that, McAllister was never on target, was it?
No, but he hit it really well.
Yeah, he did.
We've seen him score some spectacular goals here, there's no doubt about that. And again, Fulham breaking down the left-hand side with Iwobi. Sessegnon's gone ahead of him again, the ball's played in. Half blocked, and then Gravenberg with the volleyed clearance. Salah working hard there to try and make sure Berg doesn't have it easy. Goes back to halfway to Calvin Bassey. Now with Berg again. Liverpool content at the moment just to sit in. Anderson. Ball played away towards that far side. Liverpool fans just trying to raise Liverpool for the last 10 minutes. They've conceded lots of late goals this season. They do a 2-goal lead at the moment though. And then they put in RJ Gomez. I seem to remember being with you at Leeds, Craig, where Liverpool had a 2-goal lead as well.
Yeah, and let it go.
Let it go. Not suggesting it's quite the same here, but just needs to be a little bit careful. Ball played away on that far side. Fulham come forward again. Had that really good chance for Smith Rowe just a few moments ago. And attacking the penalty area. Robertson trying to get a foot in. Gravenberg is across there as well, battling hard for it. He's fouled, and that's going to be a free kick Liverpool's way. And the free kick's taken quickly. Well, it needed more angle on the free kick, which I think is being brought back anyway.
Yeah, I think the ball was moving, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were trying to get Salah away, but it would have needed a lot more angle on the ball if they were going to find him. The goal has made a difference to Mo Salah this afternoon, certainly, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
He's livened him up, certainly.
Yeah.
A bit more confidence, a smile on his face as well.
Yeah, well, he'd be desperate for that as well. You know, he hasn't had the best of seasons, has he, by most standards?
Gomez with the header, hasn't been able to play on this near side. And win the ball back, and that looked like a Liverpool throw. So, assistant doesn't agree with me. Taken there by Sessignon. Back as far as Bassey. So that player's out of contract. Of course, Marco Silva's out of contract as the Fulham manager at the end of the season. Harry Wilson is as well, and they've been tied together really with Wilson's improvement, I would suggest, at Fulham as well. So that'll be interesting in the close season too. Ball coming in now towards the penalty area, and Jimenez, it was just behind him. He was trying to flick it goals if he possibly could. In the end, easy for Georgi Mamardashvili to deflect it inside his penalty area. It's going to be an interesting summer, isn't it, in terms of managers and players leaving clubs.
Yeah, I mean, it always is, isn't it? You know, you always get a couple of shocks, don't you?
Liverpool concentrating on trying to make sure at the very least this season they earn a Champions League place. And they're doing the business here at Anfield this evening as they lead by 2-0. Still 6 minutes left in this one. Van Dijk, Kanate, and then wide to Gomez. Salah lets the ball run forward, and behind him is Szoboszlai, who just runs into Sanderberg there. Even late in this game, he's willing to make those powerful runs from midfield as Dominic Szoboszlai. Now with Iwobi. Gets the ball back as well inside that challenge. Strong challenge there by Joe Gomez. Has that been penalised? Yes, it has. free kick Fulham's way. So, almost done, but not quite. The job.
Yeah, they just need to see this one out now, doesn't it? Whether that's keeping the ball and letting Fulham chase, or sitting back in a shape and being hard to break down. It seems like what they're doing.
Lukic. Anderson. Comes back as far as Lukic again. Little chip ball forward. Smith throw inside the penalty area. Good defending there by Gomez, but Canardi's clearance only finds a white shirt again. Come back at them. Bassey in towards the edge of the box there again. Berger's made a forward run and towards Mo Salah now. Can Liverpool keep possession here? No, Salah can't. It's bounced back towards the Liverpool penalty area. And then run back by Cody Gakpo. Then he's passed forward, struck the heels of a Liverpool player, and Salah thought he was in the clear.
Yeah, well, Salah was in the clear, wasn't he?
Thought he might get a second chance there, Mo Salah, but good defending. And then the ball with Bassey. As you say, Fulham, they've got lots of players who are confident in possession, haven't they? Smith Rowe driving forward now, former Arsenal player, of course, wide to Iwobi. Canardi's come out to meet him, then the cross comes in, little flick header on inside the penalty area. Jimenez on the turn there, trying to get the shot goalwards. Gravenberch, who's at full stretch, couldn't get the ball away. Still breaks into the penalty area. Again, it ricochets, then the shot comes in. It's gone just wide from Jimenez in the end.
I mean, how many times did a ricochet fall to a Fulham player there? It was unbelievable, really. Liverpool were getting blocks in, but every time they blocked, the ricochet went back to a Fulham player. I mean, there was so many of them, wasn't there? There was a poor clearance in there from Gravenberch, fell to a Fulham player. Another ricochet fell back perfectly for a shot. Just dragged it a little bit wide.
Jimenez it was with the final shot. Goal gets to Liverpool. 3.5 minutes plus the stoppage time to go in this one. Liverpool 2, Fulham 0. 0800 731 9333. Want to give Craig a ring. He'll be sticking around until we close our programme. Off air at 8 o'clock this evening. Busy afternoon for everybody. And Liverpool closer to the 3 points they needed to go with Chelsea into 4th place in the Premier League. Chelsea play in Manchester City, of course, tomorrow. Arsenal lost earlier on today. Brighton won. Everton got that late point with Chisbury Hall scoring late on 2 apiece. It was at Brentford. And good ball towards Alex Iwobi, who's kept the ball in play. Cross comes in towards the far post. Him is trying to get there. It breaks beyond Van Dijk. Andy Robertson on that far side goes out with the challenge. Thinks he's winning the throw there, Andy Robertson. And the crowd on his side in the KW Sam, but Fulham take it quickly. Bit of space again for the cross to come in. Goes wide against that right hand side to Castagna. And it's played back in. Now the cross will come in, it's curled in, and this time Mamardashvili is there and rolls the ball out to Szoboszlai. Ball is held on, just on his heels there, Gakpo, and ball was stolen off him. And Joe Gomez. Salah says, play it to me if you want to. Salah, lovely turn by Mo Salah there. Takes him away from Sessegnon. The ball forward almost, but not quite finding Alexander.
Yeah, it was brilliant, wasn't it, from Salah? Lovely little turn on his right-hand side, and then tried to slide the ball through to Isak, and it wasn't a million miles away from him.
But here could Fulham again. They haven't given hope of coming back into this one just yet. Iwobi played to the edge of the penalty area. Still play a little 1-2 against a good block there by Van Dijk. Again, the ricochet, as Craig says, every time seems to go to a white shirt. And it has done again. They've got possession with Iwobi again. Again, the ball comes in the field to Sander Berg. Back as far as Anderson. Goes wide, right hand side. Stanya. In the field to Chukwueze. Anderson. Stanya again. And this time, Chukwueze. And that forward throw on that far side for Liverpool. And Trey Naomi is going to during the action. Mo Salah off the first time, gets the appreciation of the Anfield crowd. So great receptions for Rio, who went up a little bit earlier on, and now for Mo Salah.
Yeah, that's obviously done on purpose, isn't it? We'll see that more and more as the season goes on, but I've been pleased for Mo because he had a quiet start to it and then scored that brilliant goal And then he's been a lot more lively, hasn't he, second half? Really has.
Liverpool throw deep inside their own half as we go to the final minute. So against the stoppage time we'll have very, very shortly. He's trying to get on the end of that ball forward. So he had a chance for a shot at goal since he came on. Once or twice almost played in by Salah. Across from Gakpo that just missed him out in the end. Put in there by Trey Leone, who's one of the younger players who's pushed himself just into the fringes of the squad, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's come on the last few games, hasn't he? So it shows you that Slot does trust him.
4 minutes of stoppage time. Ball with Orobi. And the ball comes forward. Cross comes in deep towards the far post here. Andy Robertson knows where the attacker is and looks away over his shoulder. Bounces away on that far touchline. Gakpo chasing, trying to win the ball back if he possibly can. And Fulham start the possession. Just inside their own half. Ball played forward, picked up there by Sander Berg. Gets the ball back, now with Berg again. Robertson's name going to get chanted by the fans here. Announced he's leaving the club, of course, as well at the end of the season. Fulham have forced another corner. On the right hand side as he heads into the stoppage time here.
Yeah, that was Isak all the way back there in almost a left back spot, getting a block in.
It's always difficult. Long injury out, and when are you ready to start? When you're ready to get a few minutes in that?
But I think the more minutes he gets, the better, Derek. You know, if he can get them, put them in while he's on the pitch, it'll be better for him.
Corner right hand side for Fulham then. Liverpool need to defend this one as well. Isak's header takes it away from danger and out for a throw on that far side. And he needs a good pre-season because that's what he didn't have this season.
Yeah, that's what he does. He needs to run, doesn't he, where he's not injured, he can go and train, get himself really fit.
Ball with Sessegnon and Iwobi. Anderson. And Liverpool just having to sit back a little bit here, but it's played wide to this near side to Smith Rowe again. That's a decent ball in field, and again it's Szoboszlai who saw the danger. It's gone behind for the corner.
Yeah, he was in two minds really. I think he was going to touch it, and then he thought, I don't want to take any chances, and ended up kicking it out for a corner. They've had so many corners, haven't they, Fulham?
Yeah. Cloak down here might be more. It's going to be a corner left hand side anyway. Liverpool want the clean sheet. I don't see any of those this season either. So the corner comes in left hand side, deep towards the far post. It's gone beyond everybody, and Szoboszlai just gets his head through it in the air and knocks it out for a Fulham throw.
You know, it's Anderson gone down, like he's been poleaxed, banging the floor.
In your day, were the central defenders hard and never went down to show pain, Craig?
Very rare, Derek. I mean, people like Nigel Pearson, who I played with, who was a great captain, he played on one leg for so many years. He had a knee the size of... his knee was twice the size of the other one.
Long throw from Fulham then. Comes in towards the near post. Oh, pushing and shoving going on there again, and still inside the Liverpool penalty area. Liverpool trying to break forward, but again, not quite the weight on the pass they would have wanted. But again, Szoboszlai is making the forward run.
Yeah.
In the final minute of the 4 minutes of stoppage time here. So this will be an important victory for Liverpool in the context of the Premier League, and then, of course, everybody's focus will go to Paris Saint-Germain on Tuesday night here, where Liverpool have to turn around a similar scoreline, the 2-0 deficit from that first leg. Gomez's throw down the near touchline over Naomi's head. Canardi's underneath it. Now Gomez, good control, but can't find a red shirt just yet. Naomi's a good layoff by him, then Szoboszlai trying to find Gakpo. Good chest down by him. He's gone up for offside, and that's the second time this half where I'm not been too sure about it.
No, I haven't been sure about that either.
Angle ball forward, that's going to be easy for Georgie.
I think that'll be it. Derek.
Really? Oh, he took it 7-3-1-9-3-3-3. One against a call. The final whistle has gone, and Liverpool have the 3 points here. Deserved, certainly, over the 90 minutes. Two terrific goals. Rio Ungumo, who will get the headlines again, and Mo Salah, who scored a terrific second goal as well. And, well, the Anfield fans who were a bit anxious certainly in that first half before those 2 goals came, but they'll be relieved in the end. I think that Liverpool got those 3 points here. Any better signs as far as you're concerned from one of